Here's some of the best deals I could find for Black Friday for music gear for 2024. Links for everything that I talk about will be available down below in the description. And if I have any videos doing a dedicated review on these products I talk about, I'll also link to those down below in the description. Try not to get too much gas, but if you find a deal on something that you've been wanting, now might be the time to get it. So first of all, Sweetwater, Guitar Center, and Thomann all seem to have deals pages where they're going to constantly be updating what deals they have for Black Friday. Some of the things that I talk about in this video, they might still be there. So either use the QR codes on the screen or find that link in the description to go to just the deals page and see what they have currently. I'm going to divide these up into these sections right here. So use the timestamps below if there's something specific that you want to get to. All right, let's start with some wireless gear first. So first of all, it looks like the SHURE BLX series is on sale for about $50 to $75 off. This is a great entry-level wireless system. You can use it for wireless mics, wireless guitars, handhelds, lavalier mics, stuff like that. I have reviewed this product, and I will link to that down below as well. The SWIFF Audio WS50 is currently on sale for only $45. This is a great, super cheap wireless guitar system that I've also reviewed. It's usually the main one I recommend if people are on a very tight budget for wireless. The Sennheiser XSW series is about $50 off to about $80 off. They do have a dual system as well. That's about $100 off. Another great option for an entry-level wireless system. But if you want a better one, the Sennheiser EW-D wireless guitar system is currently $100 off. It's a digital system, so it's a very reliable wireless system. If you're ready to have a very reliable wireless system, this is a great one. For a very cheap wireless, it looks like Lekato has up to 70% off their products, but it looks like most of them are about 30% off. Their wireless XLR adapter is a great one. That's 30% off. There's two different wireless guitar systems that I've reviewed that have a case that charges the wireless when you're not using it, kind of like Apple AirPods. Pretty cool. Those are 30% off. They also have just a dirt cheap wireless that is now 30% off as well. So I'll link to their deal page as well down below in the description or using the QR codes on the screen. For wireless in-ear monitors, the XVIVE U4 series is currently just under $50 off. This is a really great portable wireless system. It's actually the main one that my wife uses. One of the bands that I play in, the singer uses this as his main one. Pretty affordable. I've also reviewed this one. On Thomann, it looks like the entry-level Sennheiser wireless in-ear monitor system, the XSW, is on quite a sale for $390 right now. That's like over $200 off. Thomann is in Europe, so if in the US, just plan more for shipping. But that's still a pretty killer deal. Pheynx Pro is having a store-wide 20% off sale, and that goes until November 30th. I've reviewed a ton of their products on my channel. They do some of the best affordable gear for musicians. The PTM 10 is always the one that I recommend for musicians on a budget for wireless in-ear monitors. And they do have a model that comes with two receivers because there's a trick that you can do where you can send two separate mixes to two separate musicians using one transmitter and two receivers. I have a video going over that. Great way to save money if you're trying to set up an in-ear monitor setup. I recently reviewed their PTU-X, which is an XLR adapter. It's sold out, but they've just opened up pre-orders and they'll ship in mid-December, so you can still get 20% off of that. Their PTA-U2 wireless microphone system is the best affordable wireless microphone system that I've used. Mics sound fantastic, and the features that it has in this wireless are awesome. A little lesser known one is their drum mic set. I actually use this whenever I have to provide sound for drums. It's a great system for a super affordable price. But yeah, 20% off the entire store. The tiniest wireless in-ear monitor system that I ever reviewed by Melanair is currently 20% off as well. If you do decide to go cheap with your wireless, I do have a 5-minute video that I highly recommend that you watch so that you understand and can get the most out of your cheap wireless systems. But some of these are on some insanely good deals. Now, these aren't wireless, but since we're talking about in-ear monitors, this one by F-Zone is my favorite wired one. So like for a drummer or a bass player or a musician who doesn't move around much on stage, 25% off by the one by F-Zone. It's battery powered. This is a great one for a wired in-ear monitor system solution. But now let's go back to wireless, and we're going to talk about wireless MIDI. CME Pro looks like they have about 30% off most of their wireless MIDI products. These guys are the ones who do the WD Master and the WD Jack. Such great wireless MIDI devices. I use these all the time. WD Master looks like it's only $40 right now. It's a great deal on that. They also have a MIDI splitter that also has Bluetooth as well. Currently about 30% off as well. I've reviewed a ton of their products. They do a great job. They also have these low profile MIDI cables, which are nice because you don't have to use those really thick MIDI cables, especially if you're just patching stuff. But yeah, they've got a bunch of different great deals. Check out the WD system if you're looking at wireless MIDI. As far as amp modelers, it looks like the Tone X is on sale for $100 off. You can also get the Tone X1 for $30 off. It looks like Thomann has a deal for the Quad Cortex in red for almost $300 off. That's the cheapest I've seen, the Quad Cortex. I'm a big Helix guy. I don't know if these are Black Friday sales specifically, but the Line 6 Helix and the Helix LT are $150 off, and then the HX Stomp and the HX Stomp XL are both $100 off. I believe those sales go to the end of the year, so they're still on sale even if it's not a Black Friday deal. The Moore S1 is on sale for 20% off. I've reviewed their Prime P1 and P2. It doesn't look like those are on sale, but I believe this one is very similar. The Headrush looks like they're on sale. The Headrush Prime is $300 off, and the Headrush Core is $100 off. I personally haven't used these, but be sure to check out Steve Serlacci's channel. He does a lot of stuff about different amp modelers and different direct rigs and stuff like that. The Fender Tone Master Pro is currently $200 off. I haven't used this one, but another guitar player that I play with sometimes did get one. These are pretty sweet. I'd love to check it out more. And then the Donner Arena, which is a pretty affordable amp modeling system that I reviewed a while ago, is currently 20% off as well. So next up, looking at live sound, it looks like basically all the Electro Voice Evolve series are $100 off. That's the 30s and the 50s. The main ones that I use are the Electro Voice Evolve 50s. I love these speakers. They're so good. They're a bit pricey, but they're worth it. They're so portable. That's the main system that I use. And right now they're $100 off. Thomann has a deal on the Soundcraft UI16 digital mixer for $389. That's definitely the cheapest I've ever seen that one. Thomann also has a deal on the X32 Compact for just over $1,000. That's the cheapest I've ever seen that for sure. So especially if you're wanting to set that up for like a venue or a church or something like that. The Bose S1, which is a really cool battery-powered speaker system that has 2 wireless included with it, is currently on sale for $150 off. I've also reviewed this one. Really cool system. The PreSonus Studio Live digital mixers are $200, $300, and $500 off, depending on which model you get. That actually goes through the end of the year, so I don't know if that's specifically Black Friday, but regardless, they're on sale. Looks like Mackie is doing about 15% off a lot of their mixers and their speakers. They're also doing some sales for the Mackie Showbox, which I've reviewed, which is a battery-powered speaker. Showbox looks like it's $150 off. And the Mackie Mobile Mix, which is a battery-powered mixer, and the Mobile Mix is currently $50 off. I have reviews on both of those. Links down below in the description. Looking at some guitars, I mean, there's so many to go over. I would check out those deal pages again, especially at Sweetwater and Guitar Center. But the PRS SE245 is on sale for $120 off right now. And that's the guitar that I have back here. I love that guitar so much. Looks like Taylor acoustic guitars are on sale for about $100 off. I have the Taylor 114 CE model. It's a great model. I love the way that Taylor guitars play. So those look like they're about $100 off right now. Enya Guitars is doing 20% off of their Nova Go Sonic Smart Electric guitar. It's a carbon fiber guitar with a speaker built into it. It sounded really cheesy, but when I reviewed it, I find myself using this almost all the time when I need to learn a song. It's a really valuable tool, actually. And then their Enya carbon fiber acoustic X4 guitar is one of my favorite guitars. It just plays so smoothly, and that one is also 20% off. I do have videos on both of those Enya guitars. Jamstick is doing 25% off with the code BFCM. It's a pretty cool guitar that has a guitar pickup and a MIDI pickup installed in it. I reviewed that if you want to check it out more. And they did just announce their MIDI floor controller that goes with it as well. There are so many guitars on sale. I would just recommend just searching for the ones that you like. I mostly focused on ones that I've used or that I reviewed. For in-ear monitor earbuds, In-Ears is having 20% off all of their in-ear monitors. They have a really high-end model called the IEM Systems, Hear Everything Live. I use this one live. They have ambient mics on it, and you can turn up how much of the room you want to hear so you don't feel isolated with your in-ear monitors. Pretty wild to have that feeling. Obviously, those are more expensive, but I've also reviewed their Z22 earbuds, which are really great. Universal tip ones as well. I've reviewed both of those. But yeah, 20% off all of those. Looks like this year Ultimate Ears did not put on sale the ones that I reviewed, the UE 150, 250, and 350 models. However, their UE 11 and their UE 18 Pro are both on sale if you are looking for some higher end in-ear monitors. The CCA 6-driver in-ear monitors are currently 20% off. These are the main ones that I recommend to people who are just truly on a budget and want some decent sounding in-ear monitors. KZ in-ear monitors are also a very affordable option. I'm not as familiar with them, but I know a lot of people like them. Those are also on sale. Stuff for your studio. The SM7DB, which is the microphone that I use for all of my voiceover stuff that I do for my YouTube videos, is $50 off. GIK Acoustics has 5 to 20% off depending on how much you spend if you want to get some nice studio treatment. And that's the acoustic treatment that I have on the wall behind me. Actually really nice and really cool designs that they have. The audio interface that I use in my home studio is the Apollo Twin. They just came out with Gen 2 and they're both on sale for $200 off each. So that's a really good deal on the first generation Apollo Twin. But if you want the newer model, you can also get that. Both of them are $200 off. For studio speakers, I'm a big fan of the Atom Audio stuff. Their T7V series is $50 off right now. If you're looking for a cheaper option, I started on the JBL 305. And those are currently 20% off right now. Neural DSP is having 50% off all of their plugins. They have probably my favorite plugins for guitar players and amp modelers. The Pliny plugin is the best amp plugin I've ever used. Currently on sale for like $60. That's 100% worth it. Isotope makes some of my favorite plugins. A lot of them are on sale for up to 60% off. Isotope Ozone and RX are truly incredible. And then Gullfoss, if you've never used Gullfoss, it's the easiest way to clean up a mix. It's currently on sale for 40% off. I don't really do videos on studio stuff, although I did do this a long time ago. That thing's incredible. And then just some random odds and ends where I didn't know where to put it. The Roland SPD-SX Pro is currently $200 off, and the regular model is $180 off. I see these used with touring acts all the time. I own the SPD-SX, and I played with a drummer recently who uses the Pro. Such a great drum sampling pad. Roly has 20% off of their C-board and their Piano M. I actually ended up getting the Piano M. I've had my eye on that for a while. They make some pretty cool stuff. This XVIVE guitar stand is $20 off. I know guitar stands aren't that exciting, but this guitar stand is really nice. I love this stand. It looks like Thomann has the SHURE Looper Plus on sale for almost $60 off. Seems to only be on Thomann. I didn't see this anywhere else. Pretty great looper, and I've reviewed it on my channel as well if you want to check it out more. And last but not least, I'm in the process of reviewing the Maestro DMX. It's an intelligent lighting, so it'll listen to the music and create scenes based on what your music is doing. It's really cool, and it accepts MIDI. Again, I'm working on a review for this right now. Really cool way to control lighting with MIDI and have it listen to the music. Really cool, and it's currently on sale for 15% off right now. A review on that is coming soon on the channel. So there you go. Try not to get too much gas. We all fall for it, especially myself. I know that I've spent a good amount. Also, at the same time, if you're saving up for gear and there's something that you want, Black Friday is some of the best times to get deals on new gear. If there's any gear that I missed out on, please leave them as a comment down below. Also, let me know which gear you've decided to buy for Black Friday. So I'm going to be editing this on Monday and then releasing it on Tuesday. So the Tuesday before Black Friday. Most Black Fridays now are like a week-long thing, but some companies still wait until like actual Black Friday to do a deal. So I will update the description as well as a pinned comment down below with any new deals that I find. And I'm going to keep that going through Cyber Monday if that's still a thing. They seem to kind of just blend together now. But again, I'll update it if I find any good deals as well. Be sure to hit the like button if you found this video helpful, and then consider subscribing if you want to see more music gear and tutorials and stuff like that in the future. I do have a video going over a full wireless buying guide. I talked a lot about wireless gear in this video, and I have a full buying guide that breaks it down from the cheapest to the most expensive wireless gear so you can get the right one that's right for you. Be sure to check out that video, and also check out my most recent video by clicking the links on your screen now. Thank you guys again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at ScottYulMusic. And remember, leave a comment down below with any other deals that you guys found for Black Friday stuff. Thank you guys again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.